Osseo! Just made sure to stop at the Quick Trip in Osseo. Got a sandwich, some coffee, and a roll of toilet paper. So, should be pretty decent now. And I'm just getting back on the heard a lot of good things about that place. I really want to go there sometime. I'm in Osseo, which means I only have like 2 pretty small towns, like even smaller than Osseo and Strum, Oliva, which are already considered really small places. And then in a Fairchild, which is also considered a small town. Like Eau Claire, which is where I'm from, it's like one of the big cities. Wisconsin really only has like a handful of big cities. Like, you'd think Green Bay would be a really big place because the Green Bay Packers, it's really tiny, like kind of close to the, if you blink driving through it you'll miss it sort of area. So yeah, but I didn't think I'd be able to do 20 miles today. I think I technically started out having to do 22 miles, but I'm already going through Osseo, which means I have like 12 more miles from the looks of it. So I got in there at 10:35 a.m. I left Strum a little bit before 6:30 a.m., which means it took me about 4 hours to get from there to there. So I'm thinking for total walking time should take me another 6.5 hours. So I think I can definitely get done with this and be in Fairchild by 6 p.m. 6:30. So yeah. Cute little spot. Right next to the Buffalo River. Stopping under here for a bit, taking a little break from this rain. My back needs a little break from the pat. And I want to start working this coffee I got. It's very loud because, well, yeah, road. 10 more miles to Fairchild. Heck yeah. That's nifty. Officially made it to mile marker 12. Staying warm though. Been making sure just eat some snacks here and there. Haven't really had to drink water. I mean, I've been drinking coffee. But with all this rain, it's not like I really need to stop for water much. The one thing that is nice about this trail is all the different areas you can get water. That's really pretty. I like it. That is pretty. If it were like well into June or something, more of the hot months, I'd probably be in the river more. You can see my breath. Cute. Ginger's Curl and Tan. Someone put a Sasquatch cutout right there, which is really cute. Nine more miles. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to get a new pair. Get some new rain gear anyway. I slipped and fell earlier when I had to go and relieve myself. I got a nice hole in my pants, just like SpongeBob. And just got past mile marker 7. And went to get up. Didn't take my pack off this time, just because it's too much work. And now my front side is all torn. So, I mean, the jacket part's doing just fine though. The pants not so much. Oop, there's the deer. Finally got one. Seen so many of them, but I haven't gotten any of them on camera yet, till now. I'm like working towards getting to mile marker 6. I am tired, but I am proud of myself. I just hope I did not get myself sick. So far I don't think I have. Yeah. Ooh, there's the deer again. Yeah? Are you just waiting for me to pass? Are you just wondering what I'm doing? Oh. So far, this one's pretty brave. Please don't kick my ass. I like barely have the energy, I feel like, to finish out these last like 6 whatever miles. I don't think I'd be able to fight off Bambi. Yeah. Okay. Cool. See ya. Yeah, I have like 5.5-ish miles left. Just had to take off the pants part of the reindeer. They just started tearing down the legs, so I didn't realize that my legs have pretty much been wet anyway. Almost as part of my sweatshirt. But thankfully I've been moving enough to generate enough heat where I can stay warm. So yeah, we got a little bit of energy back and just knowing that it's pretty much on the final countdown. Like, I've already come this far, so 5.5 miles. Yeah, should be doable. I'm getting close to mile marker 4. I passed mile marker 5 a bit ago. That's cool. Yeah. I just passed mile marker 4 and I feel like if I stop I'm gonna sleep. I'm like tired, but also I know I still at least have enough energy to make it. And I won't be surprised if I fall asleep on the car ride back to the camper. You're okay. Did you find a place for you? Maybe this tree, or maybe the ground. Yeah. I see him right there. Now he's disappeared, I think. Hey, Maple. Hey, Chestnut. Hi. You doing good? I love deer. It is June 1st, 2021. I'm back just finishing out the Buffalo River State Trail. Been wanting to get back out here the past few days, but between work and Thursday I had put in about 20, maybe 21 miles in. Yeah, I was just exhausted, and then with being in the rain all day, for the most part it was really good because I did have my gear. Then when I stopped at mile marker 7, I didn't take my backpack off because it's just so much work to take a heavy backpack, put it back on, and just readjust everything. So when I got up, my pants ripped, and I figured, well, I only have like 7 miles left. It shouldn't be too bad. So I've been hiking at a pace of a little over 2.5 miles an hour, or about 2 to 2.5 miles an hour. So not too bad. But I think it was after mile when I hit mile marker 5, that's when it just like really started to hit me. And it just kind of shows you too, like, one, even if you have the gear, your gear might fail you. And if you're caught in the rain, it really does not take long for your body temperature to drop, because within a few miles, and sorry, the dogs, yeah, but by I stopped sometime after mile marker 4, so I have about 3.5 miles left of the trail, which is why I brought the dogs. Yeah. Anybody else dance around with their dogs like that? When they tie you up with their leash? Yeah. So, anyway, when I stopped where I picked up off today off of McGower Street in Prince, Wisconsin, or Price, Wisconsin, sorry. Oh, yep. I was not too far from mile marker 3. Nice. So I only had about 3 miles left that day, which would have taken me probably an hour and a half, but just the like maybe 10 minutes that I had to stop, sit and wait at the trail crossing there. Like, Raymond picked me up and my lips were already like blue. Not super blue, but blue enough. Where he pointed it out, I didn't think I was that cold. Like, I made sure to stay like active, because the whole when you move, your body temperature stays up. And that's the one thing, like, you want to stop, but sometimes, especially when it's raining, even if your feet are killing you and you're just tired and you need a couple minutes to just relax, you're almost better off not taking those few minutes, just because of how easy it is to get cooled down. And for me, like, I believe that if you are hiking, don't be afraid to rest and don't be afraid to take steps, because we are only human. And even if you are doing a long hike and you need to put in a bunch of miles, you still need to take care of yourself, and you need to let your body recoup. So yeah, I'm gonna get back to hiking. I can't help but think of BoJack Horseman when I see that. Nice. The other side's just cornfield. Found the breeding grounds for the mosquitoes and gnats. I just decided to let them off leash for a little bit. This trail doesn't really get used that often, and they need to get their zoomies in. Plus, they usually do a good job of listening. Maple, chestnut, come on. Yeah, they're my little dorks. Two more miles. I really wish that I would have been able to do this all in like one sitting, but it doesn't always happen. It did have to work, and after that 20-mile day in the rain, I think I really did just need a couple days to rest, because I haven't walked like 20 miles since I was probably 14. Something down there. It's running away. I think it might be a squirrel or a chipmunk. Ooh. Look at that nest. It's nice. Oh, please stay away. Maple, chestnut. Maple, come on. So graceful. One more mile, which means break time. Bless you. I put some Nescafe instant coffee in here. I know it's gonna be cold, but I'm used to drinking cold black coffee. It is really nice and peaceful out here though. And if you can't do a super long trail, at least go and explore your local trails, because a lot of states have a lot of beauty. Like a lot of people don't really know how beautiful Wisconsin can be, and the winters do suck, but the snow can look really beautiful on like evergreen trees and stuff. But Wisconsin does have a lot of hidden gems, especially if you've ever been to Devil's Lake or Lion's Den, Lake Michigan or Lake Superior. Ooh. And of course we have the Mississippi, and the La Crosse River is also very beautiful. And that you can see at Interstate State Park, which is on the border of Wisconsin and Minnesota. Yeah. Just appreciate what's around you. And open your eyes a little, and don't be afraid to explore. They are enjoying themselves. And we are getting so close to the end. I came here the other week and walked maybe a half mile down. I know I came to a little bit down there, turned around, just because I wanted to see what the end looked like. And yeah, it's weird and nice when you get to come back to that point where you know you're done. And you can move on to the next trail. Well, I will say, it has been something interesting. I know that there are people that walk the PCT and the Appalachian Trail, Continental Divide, all these different long distance trails. And I definitely would like to hike some of them. I know first long one will probably be the Ice Age Trail, just because Wisconsin's my home state, and I've been on it a few times. I've been on the Appalachian Trail when I went to Erwin, Tennessee. It's not like I really hiked it. I just more so went, saw it, explored a little. Maybe we'll walk down it by like maybe a mile or so. Got some mountain pictures, but I don't know, I still feel really good. I mean, it's only, with the Buffalo River State Trail, it's only like 36 miles, but I still feel like that's kind of an accomplishment. Worked my way up. So yeah. It's so beautiful. Maple chestnut. Cool. That's cute. Oh hey, someone's selling an RV. Oh. If you can't tell, there is a decent amount of road crossings when you're on this trail, but like I mentioned before, One of the perks is there's a lot of options for water sources. So, yeah. It's the final countdown. This is from. So if you go straight, I found out that's a part of one of those born learning trails they've been doing throughout the country. This is actually where you turn to get to the end of the trail. But if you keep going down that born learning trail, it just takes you to a cute small park. Heck yeah. And we did it. Yeah. 36 miles approximately. I know I broke it up over a couple days when it came to me actually walking. I just feel pretty good. Even short trails like these still make you feel calm.